Welcome back to my channel. We are live streaming into YouTube with the wonderful game, The Grand Tactician and the DLC Whiskey and Lemons. And we are going to continue our playthrough with the career campaign of our favorite character, Lucas Beauregard Duke, the famous Duke boy from Hazzard County, Georgia, who is in command of his volunteer regiment, the Hazzard County Volunteers, otherwise known as the Good Old Boys. He started out in command as a lieutenant colonel in command of that regiment. He has since, through his fame and his initiative, his leadership and his cunning, he has aspired on up through ranks. He is now a brigadier general, and he is taking command of the entire Georgia Brigade, the 2nd Georgia Brigade, which includes his regiment of the Good Old Boys. It also includes the 8th Georgia, and it also includes the 17th Georgia, and it also includes another regiment that he recruited from Kentucky. So he's got some Kentucky boys in his brigade as well, some good boys from the mountains of Kentucky. And we do have a little bit of money saved up here, and we've kind of been saving up some money to go ahead and try and get him a horse. So I want to go ahead and get him a cavalry horse. Okay, we've got enough money to get a cavalry horse, and we've got enough money to get a work horse. Which one is better for us? Useful specialty rider has a few extra pounds around the waist, increases one's self-esteem. The cavalry horse will actually help us if we are ever in the situation where we can influence some cavalry regiments. I think that's definitely the one that we want. So we'll spend a little money on that. We do have a little bit of prestige saved up. I am saving up that prestige just in case I may want to try to get another promotion. Right now we are brigadier general. I would love to maybe get a divisional command if possible, or maybe if I can get up to the rank of major general, I can be able to create a division and include the Hazzard County Volunteers and the brigade that we're in command of right now in that brigade. Now I have not been investing anything into the headquarters because I have been having to use the tactic of transferring his command out to other regiments whenever we send the Good Old Boys and the Hazzard County boys back home on furlough. I keep Lucas in the field fighting so he can continue to gain some prestige and continue to work on his fame and all of his renown. So I'm not investing anything in the staff yet because we would simply lose them. And in fact, we're probably going to have to do this here soon. And of course we do have the liberal lady and all of her friends, and we've got the suicidal flag bearer is one of Lucas's friends, and they have been helping him with his fame. And the suicidal flag bearer is what has caused Lucas to get the nickname Suicide Bow. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get some time moving here. We just finished this battle from the end of the last episode, so I have just reloaded that save. Now I've done a couple of dry runs before I began this recording here, and here's the problem. And I did that so I could kind of see what Johnson was going to do with the army, and this is what he does. Now, for about the next 7 or 8 months, General Johnson here is just going to park this army here in the mountains and in the forest, and he's not going to do anything with the army. And the army is just going to sit here and languish. Now, I can spend some prestige to get him to march the army somewhere, but he will, if he runs into anybody, if he sees any federal forces, he will simply retreat back to this spot in the middle of the mountains and park the army, and he will not do anything. And I can't seem to do anything about that right now. And so the army was going to sit here and languish and suffer attrition, and I will waste my prestige trying to get him to do something. Looks like we are. I think he likes to move down to this little intersection here. He's trying to get away from this army over here. So he's just going to park the army here for the next almost a year, I would almost say, and I'm not going to be able to get him to do anything. So here's what I am going to do. Let's pull up the Army of the Shenandoah here. I'm going to send some boys home on furlough. I know I definitely want to send the 17th Georgia, and they did not get to go on furlough here before. I sent the 7th Georgia, the Hazzard County Volunteers, and the 8th Georgia home on furlough. I did not send the 17th Georgia. I'm going to go ahead, send them home on furlough. Who else needs a little bit of help here? Who's the lowest? I'm not going to send the Kentucky boys home on furlough because they've just joined us. This battle that they just had was their very first battle. So I am going to go ahead and send the Hazzard County Volunteers home on furlough. And I guess I need to send Robertson home on furlough because if I'm reading this right, all of his men are wounded. So I'm going to send him home on furlough as well. After that battle, they probably need a little bit of help. So we're going to send everybody home on furlough, and I'm going to go ahead and temporarily transfer Lucas to another army that's going to be a little more active over the next few months so that we can actually have something going on in this stream here. So while General Johnson is just going to park the Army of the Shenandoah here and all of the men are gone home on furlough, we are going to utilize Lucas somewhere else. Now let's find one of the more active armies here. Where is General Lee's command? Where are you at, General Lee? Okay, there's the Army of the Potomac there. Let's pull up the Army of the Potomac. I've got a few things here that I can take command of. I can take command of some of these brigades. Is there a cavalry brigade? I would love to take command of a cavalry brigade. We don't have any, doesn't look like he has any dedicated cavalry brigades. Bonham's brigade looks pretty good. That would take all my prestige though. I just want a small brigade that might have maybe one cavalry unit, cavalry regiment in it. John K. Jackson's brigade. He does have a cavalry regiment. He does have a Georgia unit in there, so I bet those Georgia boys would be more than happy for Lucas to temporarily be in command of them. Really not much cavalry in this army at all. Not much cavalry at all. What state is Walker in? I may have to wait until I see if who's going to be going into battle, and then maybe move in at that point. Okay, let's get the time moving here. I want to get Lucas involved in a battle while the Army of the Shenandoah doesn't do anything. I'm going to try and kind of keep an eye on what's going on over here, and we'll kind of paradrop him in wherever he's needed. We do want to utilize him. General Lee is definitely going to want to utilize him. Now they'd have a battle going on up here. Who is this? That's General Ewell. Looks like the Federals are winning that battle. It's too late to get involved in that. It looks like General Lee is trying to get up there to bring him some reinforcements. Is he going to be able to get there in time, though? Looks like we've got some stuff going on up there. Trimble's division is retreating. Would really like to get into the army. Yeah, they just lost that battle in Alexandria there. You make sure nothing's... Yeah, the army of the Shenandoah is just going to be sitting here for the next while. They're just going to sit there and languish. So we're not going to hang around there. We're going to try and get involved in some of the action that's going on. I don't want to get the clock moving too fast because it may be hard for me to stop it. I'll get it up to 5 times speed. I either want to jump in on something going on over here. What's going on over here? Now he's coming with 12,000 men. How many men do we have here? That's poor. He's got 11,000. Then Trimble has got another 6,000. I don't want to waste the prestige, though, of... We still got a battle going on over there. Army of the Peninsula. This may be where I need to get involved at here. Let's pull up the Army of the Peninsula. Then we've got Porterfield's division and we've got Trimble's division. Can't tell where his readiness is. I cannot tell where that little ticker is at on him. I guess his readiness is excellent. So we may want to get into Trimble's division. So let's pull him up. He's got one division here under... Yeah, okay. I think we may want to apply for command of this. I think I have just enough prestige to try and get involved in this. He does have the 4th South Carolina Cavalry. I'm going to apply for command of this brigade. Okay, we have command of the let's see, it's just called Duke's Brigade now. It's got some South Carolina, it does have some Georgia boys. So hopefully we will be able to get involved in some of the action that is going on over here instead of just languishing out in the middle of nowhere and not being able to do anything about it. Oh, it looks like the army is withdrawing. Come on, boys, we can fight these guys. What? They're withdrawing. They're going to give up that supply depot. Let me look at how my guys are armed right now before I get going too far here. Enfield musketoons, Mississippi rifles, Mississippi rifles. So we definitely got the long range thing going on here. We don't really want to get into any melee with anybody. We want to... He's got 30-pounder Parrott rifle. Okay. Yeah, the Army of the Shenandoah is just not going to do anything. If you ever do this DLC, I really recommend that you do not get into the Army of the Shenandoah under General Johnson. That is a dead end. He just does not do anything with his army. You don't want to be in that army unless you're in command, unless you can replace him and become the commander of the entire army. And I think that's what I eventually want to do with Lucas. But to do that, I've got to get in some battles and I've got to build up his prestige. And eventually we're going to apply for command of the Army of Shenandoah, is what I think we really want to do. Well, it looks like we just retreated with Trimble's division. I would have thought that he would have fought. His readiness is excellent. But he is getting a little closer over here to General Lee. So he's going to be on hand to help General Lee with whatever he wants to do. So we're going to speed it up a little bit, and maybe General Lee will get something happening here. I don't know what happened to Stonewall Jackson. I hope he hadn't been killed or captured, but I have not seen him in this playthrough since the very beginning. I don't know where he is. I don't know what's going on up here. We got some retreating going on into the middle of Maryland. It looks like the Federals are building up in the Washington, D.C. area. They do have an army in Alexandria. I think General Lee is getting ready to try and defend at Manassas against them. I know they're probably going to start pushing toward Manassas, so hopefully we are going to be involved in that battle. Let me check on Lucas's character here. He does still need a lot of prestige and renown to get to Major General, but with all of these stars and progress that he has, I know that they've got to be looking at him. The only problem I'm really having with him, because I don't have a general staff in the headquarters, it's really hurting his administration. But with me transferring his command around like this, there's no point in me spending money on general staff because I will lose them. Okay, we've got movement over here. We've got movement over here. Okay, come on, General Trimble. Let's get over here and help General Lee now. Come on, let's move. What are they coming with? They're coming with 3rd Division with 9,000 men. They're coming with 1st Division. He's got 16,000 men. Another 7,000 men. Ewell's division is not looking very well. I think General Lee may very well retreat from Manassas here. Let's see what General Lee has. What does he have? He's got... No, that's Wars. That is Ewell's division and Walker's division. So those 2 divisions are there. And I guess we're guarding this crossroad back here in case they try and flank around them. Yeah, that's probably a smart thing to do. Yeah, everybody's withdrawing back. That's probably a good idea. Probably let's try and consolidate our forces here. Speed things up a little bit. Somebody got expelled. Whatever that means. Let me check on the Army of Shenandoah. Yeah, they're still sitting there. They're going to sit here for about a year, I guess. He's just going to sit here and languish. And the army is just, okay, something's going on. All right, we are going to have ourselves a battle. We are outnumbered. So I have got to just try not to do anything too dramatic. It looks like we're going to be a long time before we get our reinforcements here. They're going to have some late reinforcements as well, though. But I'm just going to have to not try and do anything too dramatic here. I'm just going to have to just kind of follow my orders and try and keep my boys close by the army and not get out of position and not get my men too isolated. Especially for the end of day event. So we are already into May 1863. And if I can get enough prestige out of this battle, I may be able to take command of the army of Shenandoah. If I can become a major general, that would be wonderful. Okay, we're not too outnumbered here. So this may go our way. If our commander just does it smart and goes ahead and takes the initiative, because we do outnumber them initially. We need to go ahead and press our advantage and try and defeat the first enemy division in detail before the other division arrives. Oh, and we're actually on the defensive here. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. We are at the objective. Where are we at? We are already at the objective. We are already lined up to defend. I wonder if I can build any... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get that started. I'm going to put these boys to work on those barricades while they're not doing anything else. Defend location. Okay, we just got some prestige. We're already in the correct location. Going to go ahead and have my boys build these barricades. And the reason I'm going ahead and pulling them up toward the creek is I don't want to give the enemy the ability to get cover from the area of the creek. So I'm going to try and deny him that. I may need to go ahead and take over rights. I'm going to go ahead and take over command of those guys. Okay, I want you to build a barricade right here, please. Just like that. Come on over there, right, and help protect my left flank. And who is this? This is Rosie. Rosie, how about you join up with me over here? I'm going to let him fall under my influence. He's a good friend of mine. And Rosie, why don't you get it's probably a good idea for you to get your boys building some barricades as well. Yeah, get them on up there and get them started on those barricades. Everybody's working. Everybody is doing something productive. Find a better location for this gun. I think the gun might be better served if if it would come over here by this other gun. Now who is this? Oh, that's one of his detachments. Okay, that's fine. It's really not a bad idea, actually. Why don't the rest of you boys send out some skirmishers too? Can't hurt to have a few skirmishers out there kind of shielding us. Maybe we can use them. Okay, the Federals are on the move. They're coming from this direction over here as well. That's fine, though. Whatever they do, they're going to have to come through the city, and they're going to have to come straight at us. So we definitely do want these barricades here. Yeah, let's get our skirmishers. We'll get our skirmishers ready to try and just harass their flanks whenever they are trying to get into position. Oh, that's... How is that unit not under my control? That unit should be under my control. How is this unit no longer right? How are you not under my control anymore? Right, I wanted you to be under my control, please. I want command of those skirmishers right there, please. Okay. You boys get over here and y'all get in position to start harassing. I want them harassing the Federals when the Federals are coming down this road. If we can harass their flanks, that would be excellent. Why don't you go ahead and start building some barricades as well? Yeah, just like that. Alright, I think I've taken control of enough here. We're going to send our cavalry out as well. Cavalry, why don't you come forward? And I'm going to send them way out wide so we can have them in place to hit somebody's flank as the Federals are coming in. This division over here is out of position. We may be able to defeat these guys in detail if we can catch them in the right place. You're supposed to be working on that. Why aren't you working on that right there? You're supposed to be working on that. Did you send out your skirmishers? Okay. You must have already sent them out. Skirmishers, let's get you boys into the forest. In fact, I may... What I want to do with the skirmishers is I want to exhaust these guys. Where are they at? I want to really exhaust these guys as they're coming through the town, as they're coming toward the position. We're going to try and let the skirmishers just wear them out. Skirmishers, come on up to the fence. Come on up to that fence. And we're going to also utilize the cavalry as well. Cavalry, let's get you back here out of the way for now. We're going to use you later. If we ever get any of their regiments to start getting shaken, or if they break, that's when I'm going to send this cavalry unit in on somebody. But I've got to be careful, not let these guys get too exhausted. Got to be very careful about how I use that cavalry unit. Now, where did my artillery go? Okay, there it is. Yeah, okay. You boys have got a pretty good field of fire. The Federals are still trying to come in. I'm going to speed it up a little bit while the Federals march. And I'm going to try not to spend any more prestige if I can help it. Okay, you boys go long range. Yeah, everybody should be long range. Alright, cavalry. Cavalry, get over here behind the skirmishers. The Federals should be coming right down this road here, right in front of the field of fire of these skirmishers who are behind the fence. I might better back this cavalry up a little bit more. Let's get you a little further out, cavalry. I don't want you getting mixed up in any of that yet. I really wish you would work on that barricade right there, pal. You're supposed to be working on that barricade. Where is Lucas? Okay, here's Lucas here. He's nearby to everybody. They are working on the barricades. Are y'all working on your barricade? You're supposed to be working on your barricade. I think they are. Surely they are. Okay, it looks like they've got some cavalry units coming in first. Let me get these skirmishers over here against that fence. Let's move you boys over here. Imagine one of those cavalry regiments is probably just going to keep coming straight down the road, or they're going to take a left and come over here to the road heading toward the objective. Don't know what they're going to do yet. That is the 2nd U.S. Cavalry. 900 men in that regiment. The enemy vanguard is deploying. According to our scouts' reports, they don't have the numbers to attack us yet. Prepare for a general engagement. Okay, so they don't have the numbers to attack us yet. He wants us to engage at will. I cannot get them to work on those barricades. I can't get them to... Yeah, work on those... You should have already been working on those barricades. Where'd they go? I lost track of them. Okay, he's starting to line up over there on the railroad track. Okay, I think we had best stay in our defensive position here. We already have command of the objective, so let's just hold on to that. Where is his commander at? Lucas, I want you to get on out here where you can get your commands a little bit quicker to that cavalry unit, please. It's going to be very important that he act quickly when we get him to act. They're coming on in now. They do have some good power there. He does have a unit that's a little shook up right there, but this is a strong force. Definitely a strong force. Lucas, I need you to hurry. How are we doing on our barricades? these over here are just about done. You guys were a little late getting started on yours. Okay, it looks like he is going to start sending in some regiments through the city here, through the town. These guys here are a ripe target. They are very nervous. They're disorganized. I would love to hit them with my cavalry if I can catch them out of position, or if I can catch them exposed. Lucas, what's taking you so long, man? Please hurry. I need you over here near this cavalry unit. Looks like they may face out across the country and literally just try to come across this way. I was expecting them to come down the main highway. They may try to outflank us. That's what I would do. So the AI may actually try and do the smart thing here. He is also waiting on his reinforcements, which is the smart thing to do. And he does have a lot of reinforcements coming. Got a lot of other reinforcements that are coming. I mean, this army right here is... Okay, things just froze up on me. I hope the game's not about to crash. Okay, good. It came back. Thank God. Oh, nope, it did crash. Oh, my goodness. Well, hopefully we had... our progress was saved. I was really feeling good about that, where we were. Let me see if we can reload right in that same where we were there. I apologize about this. Live streaming, this game is not good for live streaming. It does crash quite a bit. It does have some problems, which doesn't make live streaming very enjoyable. Let's reload this thing. Now I did get the latest hotfix, so let's see if it reloads correctly for us. Yeah, I was out there working on my truck. I just pulled out my timing cover off the block and fixing to try and go ahead and get that cylinder head off. It was getting hot outside, so I figured I would take me a break for a few hours. Maybe go back out there in the evening time after it cools off a little bit and try and go ahead and get the rest of that cylinder head off. Okay. Okay, it looks like it did reload in the exactly, or at least close to where we were. Yeah, so we should be able to pick up back up right where we were. So let's go ahead and get time moving here. Lucas, defend the location. Lucas, let me get you. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I need him by himself. Lucas, let me get you back over here, please. Okay, he wants us to defend this location. We've already got a regiment in that location, which we did get some prestige for, and I do have command of his skirmishers, so I'm going to bring his skirmishers out here as well. Okay, it looks like they are getting ready to move against our skirmishers. Let's bring you boys over a little bit further. Let's bring you boys over here. Double time it, please. Looks like he's going to try and charge a cavalry unit into the skirmishers. Fire into them, please. Come on, Mercer, you got this. Just hold them off. Wear them out. Mercer is... What's your problem, Mercer? Get behind the fence, please. Okay, I'm gonna hide my cavalry, bring my cavalry into this forest here. Lucas, I want you further back, please. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get behind the... Okay, they just broke. That's not good. How is Walker's doing? Okay. Well, they have got some serious power out here. This is a strong division here. Okay, I'm gonna have to back them out. Well, they're fine where they are. Lucas, get a little further out of the way, please. We are getting some prestige from this battle. They're just bum rushing us across this field. This is going to cause them to... You boys back up to that fence if you possibly can. Just retreat to that fence. You boys back up to this fence if you can. Mercer, what are you doing? Just get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, our cavalry is now behind them. He does have some tired men. No doubt about it. Now I wanted you to fall back, please. Fall back, please. Okay, who got off their fence here? Bratton, I'm taking command of you, Bratton. I want you up here. Get up here on that fence, please. Want to keep this cavalry close at hand to hit somebody's flank. Yeah, try and get those barricades finished. His 13th Pennsylvania is very, very tired. They're exhausted. Get in there and hit them, boys. Where are you boys going? They're not under my control. Okay. Okay, now y'all withdraw. Y'all made your point. Now pull on back, please. Pull on back. Lucas, you get a little further back too. We're making them remaneuver because of the cavalry. That's good news. He's going to have to try and send a regiment out here to deal with the cavalry. That's perfectly fine with me. If he wants to wear his men out, he is welcome to do that. Lucas, you get out of there too, please. They are getting tired. Okay, he's sending a lot of regiments out here to deal with my cavalry. That's perfectly fine. Wear them out. March them around in the forest. That is perfectly fine with me. As long as you're marching guys around here trying to chase my cavalry units, you are not capturing the objective. Okay, Sims, why don't you fall in with me? Get your boys going long range. Okay, he wants to deal with my cavalry here. That's fine. Cavalry, get over there. He's sending 2 full brigades out here to try to chase my cavalry down. Lucas, go with him. So he will get your commands. Okay, now go that way, please. We've got the line over here. Lucas, go with him. He's got a good sized brigade just trying to chase down my cavalry regiment here. Lucas, don't get yourself hurt now. Okay, we're starting to get some guys. Y'all orient yourself correctly, please. What are you doing? Get behind your... and go long range. Why are you not firing long range? Okay, hold on. Let me pause this so I can check on my cavalry. But way back here, Lucas is continuing to move. Okay, Lucas, you just back off. You just back on off. I don't want you getting captured. We've got a pretty good defensive line here. Everybody is in our field of fire. He's supposed to be getting his orders. Would love for him to get over there and attack that battery. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? No. I don't know what you're doing, but I want you to stop. And get back here. Get your battery back here. You guys, I'm going to have to take command of you two. Crowls, I'm taking command of your cavalry. Get your cavalry over here to the flank and get ready to do something useful. Okay, they're about to hit that battery there. He's got 2 brigades chasing him down. I've got to remember not to forget about him. Guys, get out of there. Why did you even pull that battery up there? Get out of there. How's everybody doing? They're fixing to get in range of those repeating Henry rifles. Okay, we need somebody. All right. Nichols, get your boys up here to this position on the line, please. They're trying to bring that cavalry. That's a strong cavalry unit. You charge them. Charge them. Who did he just try to charge? He just tried to charge the 8th Alabama Infantry with that cavalry unit. I've got cavalry coming up to support. Get in there, boys. Get in there and help them. Oh, they're dismounted. Oh, for God's sakes. Well, we broke that cavalry, thank God. We did manage to break that cavalry unit. You boys mount up on your horses. Why are you dismounted? Mount. I think we destroyed that unit. You boys, reorient yourself. Walker took a beating in that. You, orient yourself that way. Okay, I'm taking over you as well. I want you to move up to the line. Cavalry unit, you're supposed to be backing. Oop, hold on. Before I forget and get too caught up with what's going on. I think they did manage to break that unit. I'm going to go ahead and get my cavalry on out of there. If they can hurry up and get their orders. Don't need them right this second. This is where the big battle is going on right now. I don't want to be too okay, no, you're not just doing a full frontal charge into the federal units. No, you're not doing that. I'm just pretty much having to just take over here. I'm having to take over. You're supposed to be backing out. I've got somebody coming up to fill this hole in the line right here. Okay. That shook him up. Cook, get your boys under control, please. He just broke. Or they're about to break. You boys, fill that hole right there. Hurry up. Get in that hole. We've got a backup regiment right here. I'm going to have to back out Walker. Walker's about to break on me. And I can't get that dadburn cavalry unit to move. I can't get that cavalry unit to move. Cook, get your cavalry over there, please. We are inflicting some serious casualties on these guys. Are you moving yet? You are supposed to be retreating. I really need you to move, please. Well, if you're not going to move, then charge. Oh, they broke. Oh, fine. Just get out of there, boys. Get out of there. They're fixing to be annihilated. Was not expecting him to devote 2 full divisions to chase down that 1 cavalry regiment. I cannot get this cavalry to move. I'm going to have to bring Lucas back. Lucas, I need you to get back this direction, please. We are holding the line. What's going on here? Why? What are y'all doing? No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Stop what you're doing. Get back behind the line, please. I need this cavalry unit to get out of the way. Please get back behind the line. Who is this? Why are you doing that? No. I'll have to use up all my prestige just to try and save this battle. Please just get out of the way. You're totally in the way right now. If you're going to do anything, charge somebody. Okay, just back up over here. Back up over there. Guys, you're in the way. Just get over here out of the way, please. Get over there out of the way. Those guys are totally in the way, too. Cook, did you ever move your cavalry? Cook's cavalry, I don't know what's wrong with them. That's Kraus. Here is Cook. Walker is taking a beating. I'm going to back him out, and I'm going to bring up Nichols. Nichols, get up to the line, please. Walker, you start backing out. Where's Lucas? Lucas, try to get back as quickly as you can. I think we lose that cavalry unit. No, they are still intact. Okay, good. I tried to get a little too aggressive with that cavalry. Walker, get out of there. Just retreat, please. Well, Waddle, you might as well cross the creek. I could really use some of these cavalry units that are just being useless to me right now. Cook, I need you keep... I don't know what that's all about. No. Cook, I don't know what he's doing. I honestly don't know what he's doing. Waddle, what are you doing? First of all, please go long range. Waddle, just get back over here. Where's Lucas? Lucas, I need you back over here. Cook, please move your boys. Bratton just has no range with these weapons, these Henry rifles. But if they ever get within his range, he is going to open up on those guys. Are they even losing any men? They're not really suffering that bad, no. Bratton, just lay your boys down. Lay your boys down. Oh, are they fixing to get in your range? Okay, he can hit them now. We've got to be doing some damage to these guys. Okay, Maxie, I need you to start. I need you to back out of the way, please. Lucas, get across the river. Get across the creek. We need you. Sims is holding this left flank beautifully over here. I really need some cavalry. I could seriously use some useful cavalry, please. Okay, I don't know what you're doing, but I want you to stop. Why is he doing that? Why is he even doing that? What are you doing? Just stop. Please stop. Move over here. Who is this? Yeah, that's Walker. I knew he was going to end up breaking. He took a lot of hits in this battle. He bore the brunt of their attack. Everybody else is doing excellent, though. Where's the rest of the Union Army? They've still got a lot of power coming, though. A lot of power, and we've pretty much got everything we have right here. But we're holding the line, though. We are holding the line. Maxie, you got mixed muskets. Let's get your boys over here, Maxie. Cook, please get your guys under control because I'm going to really need you here shortly. Okay, Lucas, please keep coming. Pettigrew is doing okay. The Federals are exhausted. We're fixing to be able to do a bayonet charge here. That's why I really want to get some cavalry in position here. And these cavalry units are just terrible. What about my cavalry back here? Have you guys recovered yet? Can you start moving, please? We are doing some damage to them. That unit has only lost 7 men. They're right in the middle of that field. Please shoot them. Cook. Okay, Lucas, get back over here. How many men has he lost? He's on, I can't tell. He's only lost 58 men. We're not really inflicting a lot of casualties on them. They're standing out in the middle of that field with no cover, and we're not doing much to them at all. We're just wasting our ammunition, it seems like. And they got more guys coming on our left flank. We got to roll these guys up. We really do. Right. Sims. No, they are not breaking. What are y'all? Did y'all break? I know you did not. Oh. Who is this? Forno, I need you. Get up here on the line, please. Pettigrew, hold the line. Somebody's about to break there. Are we going to have to do a bayonet charge? We'd have to cross that creek to do a bayonet charge. Maxie, you're supposed to be coming over here. Those guys are just not losing many men at all. They're really not losing many at all. I may have to try and bring up Rhett, get out there and attack somebody. Mercer, what are you doing? Braxton. Braxton, get over here. Lucas. What a bloodbath. What an absolute bloodbath. Where are you going? You're supposed to... What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing, but stop. Just stop. 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 I don't know. I don't know why they do what they do sometimes. We finally managed to break those guys. I don't know how they are standing out in the middle of this field and they're not taking any more casualties than they are. Please, somebody, please get on that fence right there. Please. Why are you dismounted? You're supposed to be mounted. Get up there and shoot into their flank, please. They've only lost 55 men. They are literally standing in a field with no cover, and they've only lost 55 men. This is just... It's crazy. Hall, you're going to have to charge those guys. They got to go. Or right, I mean. He's out of ammunition anyway. Get in there and get him right. Get in there and get him. Well, they were exhausted, and now they just managed to get there. He's hitting them in the flank. He's hitting them in the flank. Come on, you can do it. You can get them right. Get them. You fire at them, please. Oh, did we just lose Wright? I think Wright just got... Oh, that's not good. Well, we were really counting on that to break them. I don't think it worked, though. They're definitely hurting us more than we're hurting them, even though they do not have any cover at all out there in that field. They are not hardly taking any casualties compared to us. We're taking a lot of casualties. Get on that fence line, please. Why are you not? They've got a lot more men coming. I don't think we can stop them. Not with what little we've got here right now. You move up. Move up. Help cover that flank. He's only lost 126 men. Who we got coming here? Yeah, he's coming with some full regiments. Forno, get over here and help, please. Hurry up. Lucas, let me get you more to the center of the line. The Federals are not taking casualties. They are not taking many casualties at all. What are you doing? Get on that line. Why are you backing up? What are you... I don't even know what he's doing. I honestly don't know what he's doing. Just get back up there. Forno, you're supposed to be getting over there to help Rosie. They're coming over here on our left as well. I can't keep these guys mounted to save my life. Please mount. Mount on your horses and stay on your horses, please. I think we're fixing to get overwhelmed here. We are about to get overwhelmed. They've got some overwhelming force coming. And we have not been able to fight off the initial attack. I would have expected for these guys to have lost way more men than they're showing to have lost. And if we could not inflict any more casualties than what I'm seeing on this initial wave, there's no way we're going to be able to stop them. We're not going to be able to stop them. Okay, you're fixing to get flanked. Why don't you just pull back, please? Pull back. Yeah, they're about to start trying to roll up our left flank over here. And we did terribly against this initial wave. This guy has only lost 33 men. He's been standing here in this field for hours with hardly any cover. His flank's exposed and he's only lost 33 men. I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. He's fixing to charge this Vermont unit into our line. He's only lost 8 men. That's incredible. How is that even possible? Yeah, we're about to get overwhelmed here. He's only lost 2 men. Literally only lost 2 men right there in that brigade. Wow. Don't know. I don't see. Yeah, we just routed. I don't see how we're going to be able to hold them off. I'm just going to pull my batteries up here and maybe we can get some canister into them. I don't know what else to do because we're not inflicting any casualties on these guys. They just walk up, they walk out in the middle of the field and they stand there and they shoot and we just can't seem to hit them. My center is collapsing. Maybe we can put some canister into them. Because we're not inflicting casualties, that's for sure. We're not hurting them with our muskets and our rifles. We are not hurting them. Alright, McRae, let me just back you up. We've got 10 construction points. Is that enough to make a parapet? I don't know. Let's see if we can put our batteries on the parapets. Batteries, get on the batteries, get on the parapets, please. Put all the batteries on these parapets. We're going to try and guard the objective with them. Gonna have to start pulling some guys back here. We're gonna have to start consolidating our lines because they are sweeping over. You get up there. Pettigrew, you get up there as well, please. Alright, let's get this going. I think we're about to lose this. We do have a lot of focused cannon fire here behind some pretty good cover. But they're about to overwhelm our left flank here. Back up. Just back up. Yeah, we're about to get rolled up. Definitely about to get rolled up. Get over here and try and guard that left flank if you can. They're retreating. Can you get up on that line, please, and help? Please get up there and help. Do I have any reinforcements anywhere? Yeah, we are getting overwhelmed. We got 370 men trying to hold off a full, large regiment right there. You're going to have to swing over here and help. Yeah, he's got about 3 good brigades, of probably a good division coming from over here. Please help. Help. Get over there and help guard the left flank, please. You guys are going to have to get over here and try to help guard the left flank. They're coming on the right too. They are coming on the right. Are we inflicting any casualties? We're not hardly inflicting any casualties at all. We're not really hurting them. We're not hurting them very bad at all. Okay, that battery just broke. Cavalry, you got to plug that hole. Lucas, get more to the middle of the battle, please. No, that's Humphreys. Where's Lucas? Lucas, where are you? He's right here in the middle of the action. Please keep shooting, boys. Just keep shooting at them. This is a they did this assault very well. Very good organized assault. We just don't have enough. French, get up there and get on that line. Keep attacking, boys. Keep attacking. Keep attacking, boys. Keep attacking. Don't break. Keep attacking. Get up there and fight them. Braxton, fall back to the parapets, please. Don't break on me, boys. Get up there and shoot them. Yep, they're sweeping us from the field over here on the left. They're too powerful. Too much power. Braxton. Just get. Oh, great. Just get on the parapets, Braxton. Get on the parapets. Okay, where are you going? Can you get to the parapets as well, please? Get to the parapets. Oh, I just caused all kinds of confusion here with Braxton. Braxton, get on the parapets. We need to retreat. We really need to retreat. My recommendation to our commanding officer is that we retreat. Okay, Mercer, back on up. Back on out of there, Mercer. You're the only one on the Just let the cannons try and hold them off for now. We are getting rolled up for sure. We are getting rolled up. This is not going well. Braxton, you're supposed to be over here. Braxton, please, just get over here. Get your boys over there. I think we need to retreat. Can I? No, I don't have any power over that. Everybody's routing now. Mercer, just try and get out of there, buddy. Try and get out of there if you can. Lucas, why don't you back up to some safety as well? Yeah, it looks like their whole army has shown up. They have just whooped us here. Yeah, there was no stopping this. We were not inflicting enough casualties on them. They barely lost men. They came across this open field and they just were not losing anybody. Even though I had barricades up, they had no cover out here. I could not inflict casualties on them. I don't understand it. But anyway, okay, well, I'm going to try and sing the issues that I have been having with the game to not probably an hour and a half is probably what I'm going to try and stick to doing here. And so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here and get this uploaded to YouTube for this next episode. Maybe do a little bit of pouting. But we did get a lot of prestige from this battle, but man, what a terrible loss. This one's painful here. I really thought we could have held them off with our barricades, our parapets, our wonderful defensive position. I really thought we had the best, that we would have had the advantage here. We've got good weapons, long-range weapons, but we just were not, we were not inflicting the casualties. I don't understand why we were not hurting them any worse than we did. We should have annihilated those guys coming across that field. I mean, they should have just been dying like stacked up like cordwood out here, and we just didn't hurt them. We did not hurt them at all. Man. Okay, Lucas, you're gonna have to get on out of there, buddy. Your army's gone, man. Get on out of there, Lucas. The army has fled. I'm really surprised at how bad that went. I really would have expected that we would have done better with this defensive position here. I'm really surprised at how badly that went. And they're rolling us up terribly. Get out of there, boys. Just get out of there, please. Run for your lives. That's a painful loss. That was painful there. Really disappointed in the way that battle went. Yeah, everybody run. We got to go, boys. We got to go. They whooped us. They whooped us good. They just stormed us and took it out. They hardly had any regiments break either. There was hardly any routing on their end. I was really expecting to get some routes in that cornfield. They just marched across that cornfield, stood out in the middle of the field, and blasted away until they ran us off. We couldn't kill them in that cornfield. I'm at a loss. I'm baffled by that. I really am baffled by that. Completely baffled. Alright, I'm going to speed this up as we try to retreat. What are you... Okay, good. Well, that was a unmitigated disaster. Did not go well at all. That was tough. That was a tough one there. Alright, well, I am going to go ahead and end the stream. And I will get this uploaded to YouTube, and we'll talk to you guys later. Remember, we do have the the Hazzard County volunteers are home on furlough, so Lucas is being utilized in other armies and in other battles. So we're going to try and get him in command of the Army of the Shenandoah, and maybe we can do something useful then. But I'm going to stop it here. It's a pretty good place to stop. I'll talk to you guys later. Good night.